What up, it's Vash. I'm playing some more Sakura Spirit. Yeah, I'm playing some more Sakura Spirit. I'm into this game. I want to see where this is going to go. But because I watched my old video and I had to do all the edits and stuff, even after the video cut out, I was fucking up reading a lot. I was looking, I was like, wow, I must be retarded. Coming from a guy with a degree, I shouldn't be reading like that. So I decided, let's make this interesting. Every time I mess up, I gotta drink some of this. Every single time I mess up, I have to drink it. So I could be sloppy drunk at the end of this, or I could be completely sober. It's up to me, right? So let's get started. After that little incident, we relocated to the kitchen. The smell of food filled the air. Despite the younger girl's easygoing attitude, always humming some cheerful melody, I found my cheeks still burning from embarrassment. To think that a girl would say such a thing, dog. I mean, if they willing to let you slide in, then I feel like, as a man, I feel like you should slide in. I mean, that's all I'm saying. I quickly shook my head to clear the thoughts from my mind and turned towards the elder sister. Sorry guys, I'm thirsty a little bit. Shit, that was good. Good ass water. The soup is delicious. Is MAEKO-chan usually the one doing the cooking around here? I do like this one though, with the blue on. I think she is really cute. Yay, I'm glad you like it, Takahiro. I don't usually cook, so I made a few lucky guesses. Wow. It is rather delicious, MAEKO-chan. Perhaps you could do more cooking from now on. It would allow me more time to lounge around. Hell no. Well, the first step to getting your wedding sash is to become a good housewife, and that includes cooking. Does it now? I added this with a bit of amusement, following Machiko's comment. I took another sip of the soup. For a few lucky guesses, this dish had turned out pretty well. That's true. They both blushing though. I'll learn how to cook. Well, fucked up already. Shit. Why is this shit so hard to open, bitch? I messed up already. Am I twisting this shit the wrong fucking way? What the fuck? It's almost like God doesn't want me to drink this. Yeah, the real shit though. Oh, I'm a fucking moron. Okay. Yeah, I actually saw me drink that shit. I'll learn how to clean, and I'll cook for you, and I don't know what else, but it'll be fun learning. Michael, you should stop that. You know very well that it will be pointless for you to marry him. Only the villagers know how to craft the wedding sash, and we both know this will not happen. That's not necessarily true, Machiko-san. It only becomes ever more evident that you are not of this world, Taka-kun. The villagers do not tolerate our existence. They despise us. We could never ask such a favor of them. That is true. All we have to do is to find some way to make the villagers accept you. But I guess I'll need to learn more about the village itself before we can do that. That is true. This motherfucker really is trying to be a hero, bitch. The pale-haired woman shook her head slowly, her ears flattening against her head as she did. It is not that simple. They would never trust us. Humans and fox spirits have never been able to get along. I am honestly surprised that you have been able to tolerate us this long. Why? You're fucking adorable. I mean, look at those, look at those, look at that face, look at that face. Why wouldn't I tolerate you? I mean, come on, son. I would be happy to be proven wrong, and you are free to stay here as long as you wish, until, of course, you too grow weary of our ways and decide to leave. I would never grow weary. Oh, Nisama, please don't say things like that. Takahiro wouldn't do that. Would you, Takahiro? Of course not. I wouldn't abandon someone just because they're a different species. That's not the way of Gushiken Takahiro does. Fuck. Ooh. That's twice now. It's not the way Gusha Kintaka Hero does things. However, I do remember the village elder telling me that it wasn't just the fox spirits. It sounded like humans and spirits everywhere have been on bad terms for a long time. Do you know why, Machiko-san? I do not recall. Much information is withheld, even from someone such as myself. By who though? Like, who's withholding this information? Most spirits keep to themselves these days. There are a few exceptions, Suyuri being one of them. Powerful spirits come and go as they please, but they tend to remain in their world. I want to check something real fast. I want to check my fucking basketball scores. I'm sorry. I got money on these games. Fox spirits, however, have like, you know what I'm saying, than other spirits are, so they have to stay here. That's kind of, that's sad actually. I know they get fucked up on that. Oh, it's no basketball. Oh yeah, it is basketball today. Come on, man. I want my Celtics to win at least one game. Shit. Man, damn it. Huh? I didn't realize it was like that. I guess I'm finally learning stuff. Well, this Soyuri character lives in the shrine, right? We should try asking her for some ideas. No. Look at her face. We do not need to go see her. Absolutely not. No, I don't want to see her. I don't want to. Look at her face. Look at Machiko's face. She's like, no, bitch. Oh, man. I was somewhat taken aback by Machiko's suddenly childish way of speaking. It reminded me of the times I had been told to go visit the doctor when I was younger, complaining and throwing tantrums along the way. But isn't she the only one that can help us? I refuse to go. Suyuri is a fiend, and I dislike the idea of spending even a second in her presence. Jesus. She can't be that bad, can she? Besides, if anything happens, I'll protect you. Oh shit. I'm trying to get that puh. Fine. If it really means that much to you, I will fuck. I'm gonna be drunk shit when this shit is over. I will attempt to lead you to the shrine again, but you will enter the grounds alone. I don't want to go anywhere near that place. You will be on your own, Taka-kun. Can I come, One-sama? Absolutely not. I forbid it. You are not to follow us under any circumstances, MAEKO. Fine. I'll stay here, just like you said. I'll be here in the mansion. That's a nice fucking mansion, though. All alone, unprotected, all by myself. I like this girl right here. She's funny. Who knows what might happen to me? I could get trapped under a bookcase and die. Or, I mean, that's the least of your concerns. The villagers could come in this mansion and rape you. That's like number one on the fear list. Getting trapped under a bookcase is last next to getting stuck in real quicksand. You see what I'm saying? It's not prevalent. It's not a prevalent sort of worry to have. Or slip on a banana peel and die. Or get bored and die of boredom. I'd be so super duper bored sitting here all alone in the same place day in and day out. Wow, this bitch is silly. Fine, I get it. You may come along, but you must be on your best behavior, little one. No running around and no talking unless spoken to. Wow, this bitch is... I wonder what's the age difference between these two. So they kind of look similar. She has I think Machiko has a more mature looking face. I think, but they still sort of look the same. And is it in like fox years or is it in like human years? I wonder. Okay. Despite MAEKO's cheerfulness, I couldn't help but wonder what had happened between Machiko and this Suyuri for her to react so strongly. I decided that maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to spend some time with the two sisters to get to know them a bit better. You know, you want some of that good boy. Well, I do have 2 weeks until I need to get back to my own world, so there's really no need to rush. How about we do something else instead? I'm sure Machiko-san wouldn't mind the distraction. Well, the longer I get to stay away from that place, the better. How about bringing Maeko-chan along to go fetch some desserts for us? There are oranges, apples, and a small vineyard behind the mansion. I could whip up some cream to go with it if you would like. Sure, that sounds easy enough. Let's get us some delicious fruit, Maeko-chan. Alright. Is he about to get some pie? As Maeko led me towards the garden of the impressive mansion, she seemed a little quiet, as though she had something on her mind. I wanted to ask her about it, but something about the way her ears sagged and her tail hung low told me that probably wasn't the best idea. I decided I would simply try to cheer her up. You're a nice dude, man. So which do you prefer, Maeko-chan? Apples, grapes, or oranges? We could gather all three, but I bet we could grab a few for ourselves first. Apples, I guess. I knew a fox spirit once, a friend of One-sama, who loved apples. I can't remember her name though. I guess my head's a bit hollow. Apples are awesome, crunchy on the outside and sweet on the inside. And your head isn't hollow, silly. If that was true, I think I'd still be stuck in that jail cell. One-sama did most of the thinking though. I just sort of went along with what she said. Well, someone has to take the lead. Besides, I'm still grateful for your help all the same. How about I playfully flicked Maiko's forehead. Fuck. Shit, it's fucking. I playfully flicked Maiko's forehead with a grin. See? It doesn't sound hollow at all. I'm sure there's plenty of clever thoughts in that pretty little head of yours. Oh shit, he gave her a compliment. Ow, meanie. Look at her face. Now you know I'm right at least. Anyway, let's get those apples, shall we? Okay, I'll get them. You go grab that basket over there. Alright, let's get down to business. And defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh man, can y'all tell me where that song came from? If you can, you are my new best friend. Feeling hyped, I went to grab one of the baskets stacked nearby and returned to Maeko, who had started climbing one of the trees. The girl looked accustomed to climbing, but her small hands had me a bit worried. Hanging from the branch with just her legs, she checked to see if the apples were ripe. Maeko-chan, be careful, you might slip. Ow! The girl had thrown an apple at me, and while my reflexes let me catch it with ease, the force behind it still stung my palm a little. Of course, I did exaggerate a bit for the girl. Haha, I'll be fine, Takakun. I've been climbing these trees all my life. I don't know why I gave her that accent, I'm sorry. Even the most experienced climbers end up running into trouble if they aren't careful. I smiled weakly at the girl's excited attitude, placing the apple I caught into the basket. Now it places the apple in the basket. I'm sorry, man. This drink got me feeling kind of good, actually. You don't want... Fuck. Shit. Oh, man. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm a fox spirit. I won't fall. I'm super careful. Watch. I'll grab those apples near the top. I can already kind of see where this is going to go. I'm pretty sure she's going to fall. He's going to catch her. They're going to gaze into each other's eyes, and then the other sister's going to pop out. That's what I'm going for right now. But wait, Maeko-chan, unless you can fly, I don't think you should go for those. Fly? I can't do that, silly Takakun. Who has ever heard of a flying fox spirit? Ah! As expected, the moment Maeko tried to reach for one of the apples near the top of the tree, the girl ended up losing her footing and tumbling down towards the ground with a loud cry. Maeko! My reflexes quickly kicked themselves into gear, trying to catch the girl before she hit the ground. Unfortunately, I did notice the apples scattered around the tree, and as a result, ended up tripping over them. I managed another few steps and was able to catch Maeko before I dropped to the ground, of course. My head was throbbing once I had recovered from the fall. I tried to sit up, but found myself held down by a small but substantial weight. Of course. Oh, I love them boobies. Yeah. Opening my eyes, I looked up to see MAEKO sitting on my lap. Oh shit. Owie. I guess I tried to reach a bit too far. Thank you, Takahiro. You saved me. And you gave me a soft, well, kinda soft and hard landing. Is that supposed to be a euphemism for that deal? What does that mean? What does that mean? She landed on his lap. Ah, Jesus. But MAEKO-chan, do you mind? You're crushing me. Wow, oh my gosh, Takahiro, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. As the younger girl grew increasingly flustered, I knew I had to calm her down. Gently, I tilted my legs beneath her, and she toppled forwards. And you know what? I'm not taking that loss because that shit is spelled wrong. It says toppled forwards. Isn't it forward? She toppled forward without that S? Fuck that, I'm not taking that one. Her head resting against my chest. I'm not taking that one. Fuck that. That's a misspelling on this shit. Fuck that. I guess we learned that fox spirits can be pretty clumsy, or maybe that MAEKO is even cuter up close than I had thought. Okay, he said that actually. He wasn't even thinking. He just said that. He just spoke that. What? Takahiro, I think you're mistaking me from One-sama. Wow, he actually said that shit to her. That was kind of dope. Nope. I'm talking about you. You have that innocent side to you that's really charming. I wouldn't be surprised if lots of people from the village would want to claim you as their adorable little sister once we've cleared up those misunderstandings. I'd be happy to call you my brother Takahiro, but lots of people in the village are super mean. I just want to spend time with you and One-sama. He ain't even been there long. But brother, how about darling? Darling? I don't know if I'm ready for that. He's fucking with her, son. Really? I think we'd be a cute couple. A hero and a fox spirit, living happily ever after. Your sister could stay too. We could raise a little family. I mean, we already have a house, so we wouldn't have to worry about that. And any guy from my world would kill to have a pretty wife like you. Is he serious or is he fucking around? Because this seems completely out of character for this guy. I held back a chuckle, knowing all too well that my teasing was taking effect. Okay, and yet I was also happy to see her spirit seemingly lifted. Okay, I was about to say this. Is he messing around? Because that was completely out of character for this pansy. Thank you, Takani. I think Takakun would be better. Machiko-san probably wouldn't like another sibling, but I'm glad you cheered up. You didn't seem too happy earlier. The way your tail and ears were hanging low reminded me of a scolded puppy. Huh? Oh, right. I was just thinking is all, you know, about the spell I wanted to try. The one that needs the silky wedding undies. Wedding sash. It's kind of like a belt that the bride wears during the wedding ceremony. I doubt any spell involving panties would be a good idea to cast. Oh, I thought it was like wedding undies that you wear on your wedding night. No, bitch. You're stupid. Anyway, the spell. I don't know why, but I've wanted to try it for a little while now, and well, it's a gate spell. Not like those temporary ones. Those are easy to make. A permanent one, like a portal to a different place. Wow. It sounds interesting, but are you sure it's safe? Wow, so already we can kind of tell that him getting the sash in these 2 weeks is gonna be what leads him back to his own world, probably, right? It's gonna be kind of dope. Silly Takani, that's not the point. This spell, it might be able to help you. Yeah, dumbass. While that's good and all, I prefer not ending up in the middle of the sea or a live volcano. I think we should be a bit more careful with your magic. I'm a good mage. You're a good tit too, girl. That's what Harry said when he told Atlantis he had a solution to their water shortage. Huh? What's Atlantis? A city with high ambitions sunk into the deep due to poor management. Anyway, I think it's best if we get an expert's opinion before we try anything. We're going to visit this Soyuri anyway, so maybe she'll be able to tell us if your spell will get me home. I want to see this bitch already. why, but Suchan told me I shouldn't use magic at all. She said it was only for her to use or something. Maybe she had a reason for saying that. Like maybe, I don't know, do spells have side effects? You're just like Onisama, she forbid me too, but I showed her that spells can be helpful and that I can... Fuck. And that I can't control them, so she let me do more research. I'm not going to throw spells around like they're nothing. I'm not a dumb little kid. I'm not going to do anything. Besides, you seem old enough to take care of yourself. Not that I know how old someone like you might be, but beware of the dark side of magic. In most stories, magic usually comes with a price. Like, what would you do if magic gave you a terrible tummy ache, or headaches, or worse, diarrhea? Then you better prepare a gate spell to the nearest bathroom. This motherfucker's stupid. I do get headaches, but those aren't really all that big a deal. And I get to do a lot of things for One-sama. I'm not going to change that ever, so there. I already said I wasn't going to make you do anything. However, what you do need to change is the fact that you're straddling me and you're rather close. I'd appreciate it if you could get off. He's a douche. But you're so warm and soft. I could just curl up and sleep on you. How about sleeping with me? That would be dope. Well, wait, don't go falling asleep on me. Just kidding. I wouldn't do something like that out here. Maybe tonight though. It's only fair since One-sama got to do it. But more importantly, dessert. We need to go back inside. One-sama is probably wondering what's taking us so long. I couldn't really argue with the girl's impeccable logic. With a smile, I helped the girl to her feet and gathered the fallen apples into the basket. We returned to Machiko and enjoyed our dessert together. It wasn't too long after that MAEKO started to feel sleepy, so Machiko took her to bed, wishing me a good night the next morning. Alright guys, I'm going to end the gameplay right here, man. Like I said, I got to do some work for a friend of mine, and I'm kind of getting hot now because I've been drinking all this shit. But let me know what you guys think about Sakura Spirit though, man. Do you enjoy the drinking game? That's kind of dope, right? If you guys want to, man, you can add me on the PlayStation Network. My screen name is ZeroPhoenix89. It's gonna be somewhere around here where my face is. ZeroPhoenix89, man. So if you guys could go ahead and add me on the PSN Network, that would be so dope. That would be so dope. But let me know what you guys think about this game though, man. Are you feeling it? I'm feeling it. I'm curious as to who this Soyuri is and what she looks like. Is it the bitch who was at the very beginning with the tail with the fucking chain around it? I don't know. Let me know what you think about this shit, man. Rest in peace.